Chimes was originally started as a Catholic convent known as the Convent of the Holy Infant Jesus, or more commonly referred to as CHIJ, and convent quarters known as Cadwell House. It is located at Victoria Street, amidst the busy CBD area we have today. Used as a Catholic convent for 131 years, Chimes was initially built as a Gothic-style chapel containing neoclassical buildings. The two main buildings are the Cadwell House, constructed in 1841, and the chapel in 1904. The chapel, now a multi-purpose hall, is known as Chimes Hall, and Cadwell House, now an art gallery, have both been gazetted as national monuments. In 1881, CHIJ is officially declared a government-aided school. Apart from operating as a school for underprivileged girls, Chimes was also an orphanage that took in abandoned babies. This further reflected the mission of the fathers and sisters that came all the way down from France to not only spread Catholicism, but also their passion to serve the less fortunate. Chimes contains a vibrant setting where there is an interesting fusion between cultural and religious heritage of the past. In today's setting, the origins of Catholicism in Singapore have been relatively unheard of, and we would like to embark in the journey of letting more people understand how Catholicism came about. We were intrigued by the aesthetic beauty of Chimes due to its neoclassical construct and also the intricate details featured in its pillars and chapel columns. Each column at its top was designed with unique patterns of fauna and flora. The architectural design of Chimes was heavily influenced by mainly the French-European architectural movements of the time. The design of Chimes Chapel was mainly done by Father Charles Benedict Ning, an amateur architect and priest of the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul. Back then in medieval France, Gothic design flourished, as it not only presented one's faith, but also one's power and wealth. After his return voyage from France to Singapore in 1852, he was re-inspired by the Gothic architecture to help build the Convent of the Holy Infant Jesus, known also as the Town Convent in the past. The designs and architectural influences found in Chimes is a reflection of the European architectural influences brought over by Father Charles.
Chimes can be regarded as the representation of Catholicism movement within Southeast Asia and beyond. The 19th century saw the start of overseas missions throughout the world. Catholicism missions pioneered in Asia, followed by the spread to Europe, Latin America, and Africa. In the case of Father Barr's mission, the establishment of Catholic schools were found in 1852 in Malaysia, 1854 in Singapore, and 1885 in Thailand. This reflected the intention of the Catholic Church to spread Catholicism throughout the world, starting with Asia. The 19th century saw a massive influx in immigrants looking for a job in Singapore. The Catholic Society saw the spiritual needs of immigrants in this tumultuous period, where secret societies were prevalent. Thus, the Catholic community sought to provide care and spiritual solace for immigrants who did not have anyone to rely on, and was also effective in preventing them from being part of the suppressive secret societies. This helped the Catholic community to grow within the wide immigrant base. After Chimes was built, the Catholic missionaries continued to expand their mission in building various churches to cater for groups of settlers who spoke different languages and dialects such as Malay, English, Chinese, Tamil, Cantonese, Hokkien, and Hakka. By speaking a common language with the natives, the intent of the Catholic community was clear, that they were here to support those in need. This helped to bring about the spread of Catholicism within Singapore during the 19th century, and Chimes was one of the main churches built during the era, which reflects the expansion of Catholic believers throughout Singapore. Elements of religious education were integrated in the CHIJ school's atmosphere. This can be seen from the daily routine of saying prayers and additional lessons on Catholicism for Catholic girls after school. Furthermore, students were also given little cards on which they recorded acts of charity, penance, or sacrifice. In each classroom hung a crucifix, and the high convent walls evoked a sense of cloister. With Catholic teachings integrated into the school's curriculum, it was successful in converting the older generation of Singapore to accept the Catholic religion, bringing forth an expansion in the Catholic movement of Singapore. Even today, these Catholic practices are still being conducted in all CHIJ schools, regardless of the girls' religious and racial background, and such teachings would continue to convert many non-believers into devoted Catholics.